Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 23 of my Fairy Paupers Let's Play. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I was thinking of having a party, but I decided not to. But it now turns out that June is in a bad luck stage, so yeah, that's not so good. Cody, we're going to work on his fairy stories a little bit. We're going to enchant another one of these. Or actually, you know what? We're not. What we're going to do is enchant one of our gnomes. We're going to bring it to life with fairy dust. We will do it for gardening, is what we'll do. And then, I don't know if what we're going to do is actually, I see something's ready to evolve. We're going to evolve all. And so then we got that. So now he's quite far off on his fairy ranks. Like, I think it's going to take a while to get there. So it says, fairy experience can be gained by performing fairy-like activities, such as using abilities, shrinking to interact with objects, or using fairy dust. So we did the fairy dust there. So why don't we just shrink to interact? We'll splash in the water, and we can shrink and sleep, but that's not really needed. Can we do that here too? Shrink and play. Okay, we can shrink and play. So we're just gonna, okay. So Rowan did his first homework. I had him practicing typing, so we got through that. So we're gonna have him do his extra credit because they both need to get to A, and they're quite far because I think they just got their B's. Oh, they're both got their calls for work. He didn't get his promotion, and nor would I expect him to, because he needs to get his entrepreneurial skill up, and he has to cross promote at a venue, which means we'll have to travel after they're back. But he does have something ready to sell, not sale, which will help him with his entrepreneurial skill and give us some money. So yay for that. I do have June over there practicing making drinks so that she can max her mixology skill, because she needs that for the mixology aspiration. So he did get to level 4, so yay. And he doesn't have anything to do because he can't he can't do his work from home task at the moment. You may as well do your extra credit work. They both have studied for their exams, which is tomorrow. You are very playful. Is that from Soulbound Sillies, from Feeling Close? I don't like that. I just don't. I still don't like the playful. I don't like the playful because of the fact that, well, I have it disabled, but also it throws them out of balance. So, because it is considered a negative emotion, even though it's really considered a positive emotion, because being happy will boost it, unlike things like, embarrassed or angry or uncomfortable or sad. They, get overridden by being happy, but being playful gets boosted by being happy. Are you helping with homework? No, you're molding clay. I had her go use the fairy hub to collect her fairy rations. So, but again, I don't know where she is on this. She has a lot more points that we can use. Bottle emotion. Forager, Fey, and duplicate harvestable. Kenzie has a higher chance of finding more ingredients while foraging. And then this is nurture. And the last one is enchant. I don't actually want to enchant it, so that doesn't matter. We're going to do that. And this is benevolent absorber. So we'll do that. And I don't really need that. Oh, I want to do this. She doesn't have this yet, so we're going to do that. For the cure. See, she has that, and it's not actually there. I'm going to reset her, because you don't actually see it. Okay, you can do your homework. This is me resetting. Stop that. And yeah, it's a little bit. Okay, we're going to rally the troops because I see that the others need some help. And let's check what your work task is. I didn't mean, I meant for Kenzie. You're going to go work out. Okay, we got the mixology skill. We do need to go over to catch that tree fish. We need to have parties. She needs to upload a bio. That'll be easy. So we'll get that done as soon as I find the picture. There, we will upload it. And then she'll be done. So that actually means I had her here. June on the successful lineage aspiration. But now we want to put June over to the master mixologist. So she's got that done, completed that, and I actually put her onto just as a reminder because she needs to, 1, get to level 8, and she has to cook 3 gourmet dishes at a single event. And then they will be, won't spoil. You're getting a little hungry, so I don't really want her having, well, she'll cook for that, but I don't want her cooking other than that. Okay, you don't need to do this anymore. And you should have got your work task done. So hopefully you actually get a promotion. So we're going to come here and whisper about desires. And enthuse about the outdoors. Not try for baby. If I thought I was going to be with them, I might have them have a baby. So we could see whether we get a fairy or just regular Sim. Since she isn't a spellcaster now. Oh, someone listened to loud music? Or is that just normal? Okay. You don't really need to check. We're going to see if there's any. So you can collect the Young Scientist badge and the Give Back badge. And we could view our badge progress just to see if I can remember where he is on the other badges that he needs to get. I don't know if we'll bring one to life. So you're all, let's see your needs. Do you need any fairy? You do need some emotional. So we're going to come here and rally the troops, and then you're gonna, so that you're in good shape for going to school, we're gonna regenerate emotional force after we look at this. So this one I don't really care because it just randomly happens. Good deed, so he has to take the garbage out 2 more times. This again, once I get all of the things done for the creativity aspiration, it'll be done. But he's at 3 of 6 for keep fit, and so these are the 2 I was really concerned about as to what else we need to do. So good deeds 4 of 6, keep fit 3 of 6. All right, so you have got, and so we have like some seed packets from the gnome. Oh, we have to build this actually. Why don't you come here? Oh, you need to regenerate your emotional force. Now, I don't know whether we should take a client again today or whether we should work for home, or I don't know if he'll get his promotion. We'll have him take a client, work from home, or see client at home, and see if he gets the tick and gets a promotion. And if he doesn't, then we'll send him to work or have him work from home on Friday. Is what we'll do, because we don't have to go anywhere with the teens. They have done their career days. How are your needs? Your hygiene could be better. Why don't you come here and take a shower? I mean, you probably don't need to take a shower. You could probably just brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Apply. No. We're going to send them all. Okay. So we're going to see clients at Cody's home a lot. And then see. So we have to conduct client intake, ask about lifestyle habits, study recent dreams, and we're just waiting for the... Okay. Juniper has arrived to seek holistic care from Cody. Find her at the front door or select her. Okay, she's here. She's not. Or select her portrait in this notification to focus the camera on her. Complete event goals for the best career performance gains. Okay. So we're going to invite in. So you are off to grade school. You are going to school. All right. June, I think you work today, if I remember correctly. Why don't you get some leftovers since you're a little hungry? You can get that. And I don't know what I'm going to do with you because we have nothing to do with... There's nothing for you to work on for that. Why don't we put you over onto best-selling author and have you write a book since we have a computer available, and then you can be occupied for now or after you eat, and we can focus on Cody. Well, let's go this way because of the way the angle is. Doesn't really work. All right. So Cody, you have to... Oh, this is broken. Why don't we hire a repair service? So now we're going to, now that we've invited her in, we're going to do a friendly introduction. And she looks like she's got the gnome ailment. Again, isn't that what we had with our last sim? I think it was, actually. It's better than the Burning Desire one.
So.
Okay.
So
we did a friendly introduction. So now we're going to naturopath care, conduct client intake. So she's a rancher, horse lover, and active. And, okay. Okay, so we've got that done. I don't care what it's called. We're going to go back in. Naturopath care. Discuss recent dreams. Oh, right, I had the gardener said we don't need to do anything. And that's because I had Cody weed things to try and work on his gardening skill. All right. Can we go on to the next one? So we're gonna fairy. Naturopath care. We're gonna holistically examine Juniper. Not that we need to, because we know what your problem is, but we have to do it anyways. Go through all the steps of doing this, all these things, and it takes a while. And the other thing is, what I find is that you can't stack it up. Naturopath, we're going to discuss the uses of tree sap. And actually, I'm going to see whether I can. I'm going to guess it doesn't really work. We're going to do ask about lifestyle habits. So we're going to see if we can set them up. I find once you start, you can't do anymore. Okay, so we've got this every once in a while. I catch a whiff of something kind of funny. I think it might be me, and I hope, this doesn't sound crazy, but every time this happens, there are suddenly gnomes everywhere. They just keep popping up around my home, and I was told this was a problem you could fix. I want them gone. All right, so are you asking about lifestyle habits? I think you got the other one. I really wish they wouldn't, keep taking off. It is really quite annoying. Suggest foraging for food, and I'm going to keep her here because we're going to set up right away for letting a primal yell. So we'll wait for those two to be done. One thing I wish with, the trait-related, little interactions like that, I find they're kind of fun in the beginning, but then when you play with the traits longer, I find they become a nuisance. So it'd be good if there was a toggle to whether to have it on or off. That's something I would like. I find... I guess it's quirky. But still. Alright, so you got those two done. So now we're going to... So this works. Setting two at one time. Yeah, that's a really good... But I find once you do the one, you can't do the other. You have to wait for them to finish it. This is what I had noticed. So, but it's good you can set two up at a time. Because that's all I have there. That's why. Ask about recent mood. Because I don't want to do this. Even though I know what it is. Because it's really obvious. because of, you know, once you know the look, you know what it is. There are, I think, a few mods, but I'm pretty sure Little Miss Sam has a mod that it's optional to take this off, which would make it harder. So there's that. Don't clean out our fridge, or don't go into our fridge. Just leave our fridge alone. Ask client to do push-ups. And that's all we can really do. Other than we can go right to identifying the root cause. There is some stuff that you can do. Not before you cure them, I think. I can't remember. After the root cause, I think. After you identify it. Like there was like sympathetic hug, I think we got. Okay, so now we're going to try and ask to do push-ups. Like, I guess you could set up more if you guessed, but I don't really see the point, because you could be guessing wrong, because truly you guess, unless there's an order. Like, if stay out of our fridge. I've only taken a few clients. I've actually had some glitchiness with clients. One time the client in my alternate save was the mail person. And they came in, and I was like halfway through it, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I gotta go deliver the mail. And then they delivered the mail, and off they went. And another client did come, but there wasn't enough time to do the things with them. Because I was like getting the point of diagnosing and everything with the other one. So that wasn't so good. So far, the two we've had have been okay. And then another time I just had the sim just leave. Or never come. Someone never came. So this is ask about symptoms. Here. We do have like the middle at least. So that's good. This hasn't moved up at all. Okay. We're going to try and see if we have the option to identify the root cause, since we know that it is the gnome lure ailment. I don't know that he is supposed to ask, but she just went and did more push-ups. I don't think we just asked you to do that. We'd asked you to do that before, I thought. Okay, we're going to identify the root cause and see if that gets rid of the ask about sleep patterns. It did not. So we're going to come here, natural path. We're going to do a sympathetic hug. And then we're going to see if ask about sleep patterns is there. It is. So we'll try and do those two things. Hopefully we don't catch her illness from her being like that. Of course, I do not have the ailment spread disabled because, we're examining the pack, so I didn't disable it in this save. I do plan on disabling it in other saves. Okay, do we have a gnome ailment cure? We're going to look. Okay, we're going to, because we know what it is. Okay. Emotion E, F, G. Yeah, we do have it. Okay, so we're going to give it to her. We have a lot of time. Well, they're not asking us to craft it. Hopefully this gives us a gold after we do the other. So we're going to cure ailment. Actually, now that I'm doing that, it just occurred to me we want to be... I think I still need to do that for this. Yes, we do. Oh, the gardening gnome is inside. What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh,
no. I didn't do fairy. I wanted you to give her the cure. Oh, so it didn't count for this. Okay, well, at least we got a... Why is our day not done? I did not mean to do that. I thought I did it under here. I mustn't have. I must have done it under the fairy and didn't even realize. Oh, did I give him the cure? Yeah, it didn't come up like this. We just cured her. Okay, we're gonna try that. Even though she's not sick anymore. Hopefully it doesn't make her sick. Because she doesn't need it. Because she's cured. But we had to do it to end the day. That's too bad. Well, we didn't get the promotion. So we will either send him to work or I must have done the fairy and not even realized at all that. But at least it gave us or elixir. Select and choose give elixir. That's not that hard. We could, I don't know if we could have just, I think we had to give the cure to finish the day. Yeah. So the downside of playing with a fairy that has the cure ability is that you could do what I just did and somehow accidentally use that, even though I was really trying to go for the other. I don't know. It didn't happen. There's Patchy. So I guess I'll put this here. And all right. Oh, it broke. Okay, I guess we have to hire a repair person again. Because I don't think your handiness is high enough that I would have you... No, not remotely high enough. Do you know him? No. Why don't we do a friendly introduction? And why don't we do some fairy things to try and see. Did that actually help level us up? I don't know if it did. It may have. It may have. I think we might have been a little further down. That might not have been that. It might have also been just the other things that we've done. Oh, you're cleaning up those drinks. Okay, and you're still in this bad luck. Did you have... I wasn't really thinking. Poor condition, yeah. I didn't think of that when I was having her write her book. That it might not be in the best, shape. It's just normal. Yeah, sorry about that. I so don't like this bad luck. Okay. Isn't there something you can craft over here to do with, like, not the... Let me look. I'm just like... I thought there was one for... Not this. But will give a strong feeling that luck is on their side. Lucky liquid. Any sim who consumes this elixir will feel a temporary boost to their luck. 4 small critter bones. That's actually a lot. Scared emotion potion. I guess we have a scared emotion potion. Don't we have one of those? Didn't we buy one of those? Okay, we have one. I think maybe I made it. Okay, so this would get us our elixir thing. So we're going to come here and under apothecary, we can bottle Dune's emotion. Give elixir. So we're going to give the, he did supposedly made it, and the value makes me think he did make it because I have Loomis Sam's mod that increases the value to essentially reflect the value of the ingredients that go into it. Not that it brings the value up. Like 144 is not that much, but the value you get when you craft things is less than the value of the inputs, which I'm not a fan of. But they do that. Oh, right. Of course, he didn't get his work done. Okay, so we got that milestone done. So he has to detect emotions with the emotion stone, bottle 3 emotions with the emotion stone, earn money. That's the only thing about the mod is, like, obviously that part's easier to do because you can probably make a lot more money because the amount you make is way too low with what it is. But let's see your good luck. All right, you probably need to drink this. Oh, maybe you just drink it automatically. I think you must. Luck be an elixir from consuming apothecary elixir. Does June feel lucky? She should after drinking that lucky liquid elixir. And that put her into good luck and got rid of her bad luck. So, good to know. But we're actually going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!